Now, what I read this morning in the bus, and I said that it would be good to have you listening and then commenting, is this. This is the impromptu
magazine.
What I read this morning comes from the number 2, and it's from Moreno, because not everything is from Moreno. Let me have more light here. It's called The Creative Revolution. The greatest, longest, most difficult, most unique of all wars man has ever waged during his career sounds its call to you. It has no precedent, no parallel in the history of the universe. It is not a war against nature. It is not a war against other animals. It is not a war of one human race, nation, or state against any other. It is not a war of one social class against another social class. It is a war of men against ghosts. Ghosts that have been called, and not without reason, the greatest makers of comfort and civilization. They are the machine, the cultural conserva, the robot. The critically weakest point in our present-day universe is the incapacity of man to compete with machine-like devices otherwise than through external forces, submission, actual destruction, social revolution. The problem of remaking man himself, and not only his environment, will become more and more the outstanding problem the more successfully technical forces prosper in the realization of the machine, the cultural conserva, and the robot. And although the development of these is far from having reached its peak, the final situation of man and his survival can be clearly visualized, at least theoretically. Races of men adhering to conserve production will die out. Thus, Darwin's survival of the fittest will be found to be too narrow. It will be replaced by the survival of the creator. This war against ghosts calls for action not only on the part of single individuals and small groups, but on the part of the broad masses of men. This war within ourselves is the creative revolution. How do you react to that?
Well, because of course a philosopher.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, he speaks here as a philosopher, and also as a representative of the Godhead that he visualizes, which is man continuously reformulating himself throughout life. In fact, the whole idea that there is somewhere a God, you know. Moreno believes the God that is here, just like the Buddhists. That's why we are close to Buddhism. We are co-producers of the world with God.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he declared in the words of the Father, I am God. He didn't mean I am the only God. He meant I am God, you are God, you are God, you are God, you are God.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you act as a co-creator of the universe, you have to improve the universe, not just yourself.
Yeah?
That's what he's trying to say.
This is one of the jobs of God, as we are. Mm-hmm. But then the fallen God.
Fallen God. He didn't believe in that. I mean, he doesn't. He's beyond all that. He said that these are all man-made structures and stories that do not relate to creative reality. I mean, I asked him, did you think that Jesus was a real person? He said, oh yes. But he's been misunderstood completely.
Mm-hmm.